Good afternoon, everyone. Connor Naile with Scott Poole, or rather, Scott Poole with Connor Naile, however you want to look at it. We are live at the American Ghost Project Studios. I've brought Connor in to review some footage. I was going over footage earlier today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon, July 10th of 2021. It's daytime footage. It's me and Tanner Calvert of the Mounds, Illinois City Fire Department. And he and I were doing some urban exploring that day with Show Me Go Explorer. And we happened to walk down to the basement of the hospital in Cairo. And I came across a light anomaly, actually a pair of them, that I cannot explain. So I'd like to showcase this piece of evidence for the 5 that are watching. I appreciate you all watching. Connor, say hi so we can test your mic.
How's it going?
Good deal, good deal. Mic looks like it's got good levels.
Good.
So here we go. Let's get into the footage.
Let's just go up in there? Yeah, you ain't scared?
No. All right, Scott Poole with the American Ghost Project. We are live again once more back at the hospital. I've got Tanner here of the Calvert clan. We are going straight downstairs. Turn this camera around. I believe, oh boy, Aaron is already down here. We had an in-depth conversation with Mr. Matthews, Robert Matthews, who owns the place, or claims that he does. Okay, so there, to explain what I'm talking about, there is a lawnmower going in the background. A gentleman by the name of Robert Matthews, who was not very happy that we were there, by the way. Not everybody was happy that we were there in Cairo, and this gentleman was not happy that we were there. He claims that he owns the building. We have contacted the owner, the official owner, according to the county that Cairo resides in. It's slipped my tongue, or my mind, as to what county that is. But he's going to have to take that up with county, because we have spoken officially with the owners, and we have been granted access, exclusive rights to investigate St. Mary's Hospital in Cairo, Illinois. We are not going to dispute that. He's going to have to take that up with county. We do have permission from the owner that the county recognizes as the owner to be in here. But we're here. We're going back down into the basement. So it's not that bad. And he is already, I don't know where he is. Oh God. Oh God. Watch your step. That is not solid ground. Where did that fall from? The ceiling?
On the wall.
Or the wall? You're at the doctor. Why are you at the doctor? So I'm replying to messages that came through on Facebook. You are welcome to actually speak, Connor.
Well, this is before me, so I don't know a whole lot that's going on.
Well, you can actually you can tell.
I'm watching.
Thank you, Stephanie. It's Alexander County. I appreciate that. Doctor.
So you ready for this one?
Sure. So again, what's going on, Madeline Colson Murphy? Tanner is also a member of the fire department. That's the reason why he's wearing. I'm glad that you guys are here, because we are so cool. The 10 that are watching, you guys are going to get to see this light anomaly firsthand. I cannot explain it, and when we get to it, we're minutes away. I'm just going to let it play. What's going on in here? What is this?
Technically, it's secondhand.
So it looks like this is a shower.
Technically, it's secondhand because
Yeah.
it's a recording.
So there is someone down here.
Hey, Carl.
The building across the street.
Huh?
Was when it was a Catholic hospital, was where the nuns lived. And there's a tunnel that connects this property to that property,
Well, you're about to see a really awesome
which
light
is now
anomaly.
gone. So
That we
I
cannot
don't know if the
explain.
tunnel still exists down
It
here.
does. It's caved in, though.
It is caved in?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've already. There is a tunnel down here. Thank you to the 15 that are viewing. We are back at St. Mary's Hospital, or Southern. Hey, welcome back. We are at. So the reason why it skipped, so you guys know, this is a previous recording. We were live on Facebook. I have not had a chance to review this footage yet. So for the 14 that are watching, we are literally just a few seconds away from showcasing our live review or secondhand review, since we've already looked at this. It's just around the corner. It's actually labeled on the, oh, you can't see that. At Cairo on the timeline. Southern Medical Center in Cairo. For some reason, I just lost signal. Oh, come on. Come on, Tammy. It's not that scary. I don't know why I said it like that.
She would know. She lived here.
We wouldn't catch you in here?
Oh, come on, Tammy.
Come on, Miss Patrick.
She Cairo native.
It's not that scary.
It's really not. Nice and breezy right here.
Yeah. Why does it sound like there's an air conditioning going? Air conditioner. Do you hear that in the background?
Sort of.
It's nice. That's why I stopped. It's part of the reason why I stopped.
Oh, yeah.
That could be the mower that's going.
I think it is.
I mean,
the
that's
mower.
probably the mower. Marty, we're at Cairo Southern Medical Center, or St. Mary's. Here it comes. In Cairo, Illinois. It's like Christmas. Now we believe, now this is just a theory, that this. All right, look in this area real quick for the first one, and then there will be another one that'll pop out below, right around this area over here on the right, dance around, and actually go behind Tanner. Might have been or served as the morgue. You know anything about this room right here? So that's the first one. And what I want to show folks, the 12 that are watching. Oh yeah. I just spoke to somebody else, Charlie Boyce, who's the grandson of Dr. Boyce, a great family friend of ours. Just met him for the first time at Subway today. And he also delivered Charlie Boyce, which is just neat to speak and to hear the stories and to run into people that my father delivered. I just love it. So at first we thought, okay, I will tell you this, disclaimer, Tanner Calvert, standing right here, has his flashlight on the back of his iPhone. He has a case on it, so the back of it is not very reflective. However, comma, and I love putting in that comma, his phone is facing down and to the right. See how he's holding his phone. So this light should be casting over here. And besides, what I want to point out is the reason why I don't think that it's his phone is when the light anomaly shines over here, it dances around and does not mirror his movements. Actually, I want to zoom in on that and see if we can
Enhance. Sorry, I like saying that.
What it looks like to me, and this is the fainter of the two, which is really cool that there's a better one coming up. It looks like we turn the corner and start talking about this room, and we literally caught a spirit with its pants down, and it's like, oh, my bad, and I'm out. Like it just bounces out. This is real time. Look how fast that is. If you think about it, that is so. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gone in 5 frames. It's out. And I was shooting in,
which is less than a second.
Yeah, we're half a second. And here's the next one. This time, look down here on the bottom right. Welcome back, Harry. And I'll just play it in real time.
Yeah, it's a solid possibility, especially with the door being right here.
Now, some of you all might think, oh, that's just a bug. What's really cool is I will show you what a bug looks like, because in the same frame, whoa, what was that? And I don't even move. Wait a second. What's happening right here, dude? Look at this reflection.
Oh.
This is a new one. Look. What is that?
Yeah.
How many light anomalies can we get in the same area? Did y'all see that after he walked out of the room? Okay, so the cool thing is, bottom right-hand corner, door, there's a bug. So to showcase to you all what a bug looks like, especially on film or on phone.
Same thing.
Yeah,
a lot of phones are good.
Bugs are blurry-esque. They have wings. You can see appendages coming off of the main.
You can very clearly see the wings.
Yeah, I mean, you can see... No, it's not. And what's really cool, John, is I'm about to zoom in on this and then show something else. Let me back it up. Y'all notice that it goes into the wall? It goes right into the wall. Disappears. I want to show you something else. Look, we're going backwards. If it were a bug, okay. Let me back it up even further. You see how it's going past Tanner, behind Tanner. Tyler? No, that's not Tyler. John. Oh, it's Tyler. I'm sorry. I see your profile picture now. So it's Tyler. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Tyler, who used to investigate with us. A good friend of mine. So you see this light anomaly as it. Let's just showcase the whole thing. Comes out from underneath the brick, right there. Look at that. Look how it shoots out from, and then comes up, dances around. Comes out the door frame and back in. As he's stepping in, it goes back in. Now, it's right to the left of his face, right? As it goes, you can't see it anymore. And then, bam. Now it's behind Tanner's shoulder. Behind Tanner. If it were a bug, you wouldn't see it. The thing is, like I said, if it were a bug, it wouldn't be emitting its own light source, which is just really cool.
I agree.
Right? And there it is again. You see Tanner's shadow. You see the light anomaly, and the light anomaly is clearly emitting its own electrolysis, or light source, so to speak.
It's a good word.
I think it's amazing. I mean, I don't know what it is. I wish I did. And whatever's happening down here is happening now. Look, it's still reflective. I didn't see it because we were looking at the other. Oh, look at this. What is happening right here? Whoa, what was that? Look at that. Did y'all see that after he walked out of the room?
Zoom in on it.
Huh?
Zoom in on it. Enhance it.
God, I feel like we need to go back to this room, man, and just stay here for a minute.
This is the morgue, right?
Thank you, John. I appreciate it. And we are not here to break ground. I'm not here to. I have said this, and I will say it 1,000 times if I say it once. I'm not here to get famous. I just want to show you guys what is this, man? What is happening here? I'm going forward. Look. Look. What is this? What?
Just play it in real time.
Okay. Did y'all see that after he walked out of the room? I don't know what I'm looking at, man.
I'm not too sure, but I want to say it has something to do with the waves. You know what I mean?
It looks like something's jumping up on that piece of paper or whatever that debris is. I mean, could this be a bug? Sure. But why is it like, bam, and it's there? Let me go back to the really cool piece of footage that we just captured, because we got into this like
not even 5 minutes in.
3.5 minutes into this piece of footage. And what's really cool is, and like I've said this before, we have talked to other paranormal investigative shows. I've talked to cast members, guys that are on TV, and they go through hours of footage. We go through minutes, and I catch stuff. I mean, I wish I could explain what this is.
Cairo was a hot zone, though. You know what I mean? Cairo is kind of a hot.
And I knew it before we went there. I
Yeah.
thought Cairo was going to be amazing. Yeah, same here, Jessica.
As far as like history, obviously, you know.
But this thing being behind Tanner,
Mhm.
and it having its own light source, it is its own source of light. Is just, this is purely unexplainable footage. I cannot stress this enough. This is paranormal caught on camera good. This is Nuke's top 5 good. This is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And these are big YouTubers. They need to see footage. You know, other people need to see footage other than the 11. And I love you guys, but other than the 11, you know, spread the news. Share this with your friends. Get the word out that the American Ghost Project, your homegrown paranormal investigative team, we are you. We are from here. We're showcasing paranormal investigative captures right here in your hometown in Southeast Missouri and Southern Illinois and parts of Kentucky. And yeah. Number 15.
Wait.
Burger King.
Why are you
foot
saying
lettuce.
that meme?
Chills. He says send it to Chills.
Oh.
Or Chill Z or whatever his name is. I
was-
can't do the. I
gonna
can't
say, people on the internet make fun of me because, like, if I'm in like a Discord call, people will just randomly say number of it because they always say I sound like that. And so that's why like when
You
you
kinda
said
do.
that, I perked up a little bit. I thought someone was mocking me.
No, and that's not a bad idea, John. This is just, and you know what I love about this piece of footage
Mm-hmm.
is it's got a local in it. Tanner Calvert's in it. It's not me. I'm shooting it,
Mm-hmm.
but this guy loves Cairo. You will not meet a bigger historian,
And he has a podcast,
and he has a podcast.
and I've listened to I think 2 episodes.
But let us always be.
What?
John Banks goes to put "Let us always be king." I just know my kids are always making fun of that. Oh, it's just. I love the fact that I can showcase this to folks, and you know, there's 7. Some of the viewers drop off after a few
That's
minutes.
fine.
I get that, but we're doing
we
this
are, we are
live.
editing, so it's not the most exciting of all things, but it is pretty cool because, you know, some things we don't capture in like live, we capture here, you know. So
But what's cool about the
It is a little
live
slower
being
paced.
live
Mhm.
is if you all have questions, if you want me to back it up, if you want me to try to explain what we're seeing.
yeah, no, this portion is a little slower paced, and some people don't like the slow. You know what I mean?
Whoa, what was that? And what's really cool is you hear me react to seeing what I just saw. Did y'all see that after he walked out of the room? It was an orb.
Was it really?
Yeah, just caught an orb.
Yeah, okay. Here we
There's
go.
no stakes.
I'm going to say this was because it would have came straight through here, up that ramp with the cot into whatever was taking it away.
Yeah, that would have made sense.
So yeah, this may not have been the morgue per se. Like where the
Scoopy
cat-
snacks? I think you need to invert that P to a B, my friend. Or you've had too many Scooby snacks. One of the two.
So that may have been like the IHOP room or just.
Just look at the destruction. Good grief. This just closed in the 80s.
Was this because of all the water damage? I'm guessing.
I mean,
or
yeah, that's
people
just- I
going
mean,
through it. Breaking?
Yeah. I mean, it's just destroyed down there. It's really unsafe to be in the basement, honestly. All that debris.
Yeah.
It's really not that. Yeah, that orb came out of that room. It's not that dark down here. I mean, it's creepy.
For the camera.
It's creepy. Does that sound like shut up? Because I sang?
See, at first I thought it was you stepping on something and it was crunching, but I can see what you mean by it sounds like shut up.
I'm not stepping.
Yeah, but
You can see, and it could be Tanner.
Yeah.
It could be Tanner behind me. Let me see if I can clean that up, because I just sang being silly, and that would actually be pretty funny if we caught a voice saying shut up. Okay, so it's kind of sad. I went back there the first week I got back from California, and that sounds like a woman saying shut up. Thank you. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, right there.
No, I know what you mean. I can totally hear it.
Jeez.
Mark it.
Yep. This is
Then
what we
turn
do.
it magenta.
Yeah, but in order to showcase that footage, I have to like present the fact that I was singing, and not everybody would appreciate.
That's
my...
unfortunate for you, huh?
Really don't care. I don't care. You know, if somebody gets a laugh out of it, that's fine.
I'm sure people will laugh, Scott. It's okay.
What's that?
I said I'm sure people will laugh.
Laugh at me or with me, I don't care.
It's the same thing.
What's
Same
that?
thing.
Yeah, same thing. What is that?
That thing in the water?
No, why is there another shadow? Okay, I'm just gonna play this.
Where?
Keep
Where
an
on the
eye on
screen?
keep an eye on the wall right here.
Okay.
And this is for the 9 that are watching. If this is my shadow, maybe because he's got a light on behind me. I mean, that's maybe what it is. Do you see that? Why? What's that?
I think it could be his light because yours is coming down and that's giving his light, even though it's dimmer, like the spotlight in a way, you know what I mean? Because yours is brighter, so it's kind of killing his out.
Yeah.
And so it's killing your shadow. And as you take yours down, his becomes more apparent.
Hey there, Janine.
Oh yeah, the water's gone way down, man. Totally.
Your flashlight is obviously way stronger than his.
Yeah, that's this one. And I will like make this recommendation, product placement. They're not a sponsor, but if you guys are looking for, and I'm serious, if you guys are looking for a awesome flashlight that is durable, I have dropped this so many times. I've dropped it in the water. I've dropped it out of the ambulance. It's a Phoenix with an F, F-E-N-I-X, and I have the PD36R, which is USB-C 3 rechargeable and awesome. It's a tactical flashlight. It's handheld. I love it. And you
we
just
gotta
charge.
get you a teleprompter to read from. So we can get
What? It's
ad read.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you sure can, Jeff. All right, Tyler.
Here we go.
That's also a voice.
I'm sorry. I slightly yawned, so I'm gonna need you to play back.
Right there. It almost sounds like big steps. I mean, it's hard to hear over us
The
walking.
plunkin, yeah.
That's what's going to be the challenge. I've just heard EVPs and listened to them for so long. I know I know. I feel like I know what I'm listening for.
You know, they say.
Right
Oh,
there.
I heard it.
Now you're starting to get it. They sound electronic. It almost sounds like a robot is speaking.
You know, they say never work with water.
What's that?
They say never work with water.
Oh gosh, it's awful. Can you name the biggest water set in a movie?
Well, I want
What
to say
movie
it's
featured-
Jaws, isn't it?
No, what
because it's on a
feature-
beach.
What set, not location.
Okay.
What movie? This is do not Google this. For the 8 that are watching, what movie featured the largest Warner Brothers film featured the largest indoor water set. I'll give you a hint. George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg were in this film together.
I do know who they are, so don't look at me like that.
Please stop. Listen, dude. Yeah, there. Tyler's got it. Perfect Storm. Perfect Storm.
Cool.
When they shot the film, the parts of the film that were on the ship, they built a pool in one of those large sets, those large indoor sets.
Yeah.
And the actors, believe it or not, got seasick.
Have you seen what they did?
And by the way, I'm looking at him, even though it looks like I'm looking off screen.
Did you see what they did for Harry Potter? Now,
Harry Potter.
this might challenge this a little bit. I don't know how true, like, if it was the biggest. But did you know for Harry Potter, they actually, it was the one where they did about the cup, like the something goblet. I don't remember what it's called, unfortunately.
What?
But you've seen all the Harry Potters, right?
You're fired.
I just,
Go home. Go back to Chicago.
all right. The point is, they gave him and his whoever was working with him at the time, when they were shooting the underwater scenes, he like rarely came up for air. He would just take a breath. They would have somebody swim over to him, give him some air, and then they would shoot the scene again. And then they would keep repeating that. They would have somebody come over there, give him water. They'd have him do the scene, and it's actually pretty incredible.
Give him water
Or give
oxygen?
him give him oxygen.
I mean, was he breathing oxygen, liquid oxygen?
He was breathing oxygen.
We'll
But
go
it's pretty cool. They have the behind the scenes of it.
Nice.
straight back to my favorite room.
Oh man,
That's a creepy shot.
I need that. I need that in my life.
Only if you didn't have, I don't know about that doorway in it.
Oh, this over here on the
Yeah,
right.
I don't know if I like that in it.
Oh, I can crop that. I
Yes,
can definitely crop
yes.
that. Basement.
But nah, it's pretty neat stuff. Then they had a little tank built in where when they'd go on break, he wouldn't have to come out of the water. He would just go down to this tank, and he'd sit there for a little bit.
You like those boilers, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'll go straight back here, man. What are you doing over there?
What is this?
What is that?
I don't know. That's what I was asking. It's almost like it got darker faster
No.
than it should have.
Well, that's darker than everything else. in
I don't
that shadow.
like I said. I don't. That's not how shadows don't move unless there's something attached to it. You know what I mean?
What are you doing over there?
That moves independent with the wall. That shouldn't be there. What I'm saying, I just hit my screen. This shouldn't be there. That's not how shadows work. Let me see if I can brighten that or mess with
Up the contrast.
exposure, contrast.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to do anything. It's just dark on dark, you know.
No, I can.
Well, it's not really dark on.
Dude,
It's like
Dude,
lesser
dude,
dark.
dude, look at this. It's moving independent. It's moving independent.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shadow figure. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but I turned too fast to address it. I'm
That's
just going to
interesting.
have to...
Yeah, I don't know if the contrast or any of that is helping it though. You know what I mean? Also, you didn't adjust everything, did you? The whole timeline, or did you separate that from the rest of it?
I adjusted the whole timeline.
Oh,
'cause I'm
no.
a goober. That's why I went back and reset it. No, you can still see it.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant by how that's probably not going to do much for it.
And it's still visible right here.
No,
Let me see.
I agree.
Let's see. I don't know if the viewers back home can see what we're looking at. Wait, what is... Dude, am I seeing things?
I hope so.
Wait. No. Dude, I see 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth. What am I seeing? I don't want to be one of those people that, oh, it's got eyes and a mouth, and it's holding a stick, and it's got a hat, and that looks... And I don't know if they can see that or not. Do you see what I'm looking at?
I see what you're looking at.
I
think it is picking it up.
What?
Depends how bright wherever they're looking at is. That could be hard to see, actually.
Oh, yeah, shadow figures, exactly. And we need to come back to the station. If you're still... Tyler, are you still part of the station? Because if you are, we'd love to come and investigate. Here's the thing. And I hope I'm not speaking out of term. Thank you, Dan. I hope I'm not speaking out of term. There is something either attached to the land underneath Cairo Fire Department or the Cairo Fire Department itself. Good. I'm glad to hear that. And whatever is there is strong, and it's dark, and it needs to be cleared. And I hope that you all figure out a way for us to come there and be a part of that and investigate, because I would just... I'd love to investigate a fire station, man. That's like the inner,
concur.
the inner 10-year-old in me, like, wanting to jump in the fire engine. You know what I mean? I've already got an ambulance.
Oh goodness, he's gonna buy a fire truck.
Why not? We actually thought about buying, and they're relatively inexpensive. We thought about buying a hearse.
Oh my god!
And
then you'd really be called a Ghostbuster.
But what would be really interesting is, how they slide the thing out and they have all their packs on the back. We're going to do something like that. But what would be funny is us going to a location. So you'd either have an ambulance following a hearse, like they're not giving up.
Oh no!
And that was a reference to a film you probably haven't seen.
Or
the hearse following the ambulance.
We're getting this case. This one's ours.
Like, no, we already know. You should just flop him in the back when you get him to the hospital. That's so wrong. But wouldn't it be funny going to a location, seeing an ambulance and a hearse, like
side by side,
like right after the other? Like, you'd have to figure out which one's following who, or are they together, or what's really happening here. Yeah, you staged it the first night I was back, and the door on engine slammed shut. Here's the thing about staging, Tyler. And this is not a hit against you. You've got to have someone there to do that has done the ritual and knows the right words to say. I have done that. I have been trained, and we can come and cleanse it and do it the proper way. Here's the thing: you're going to have to shut the doors on the in the fire station. I know that they probably stay open for the majority of the time, but you're going to have to shut them. We're going to have to open a small window and force whatever is in there out. The smallest portal out. That's the only effective way to do it. Okay, here we go. Moving on from this shadow spirit thing. Where's my mouse?
You know what's kind of weird, though?
Where's the mouse cursor?
So you see that little tiny thing?
What's happening?
You see the tiny shadow,
Dude,
right?
where's the mouse?
It's on your
over there.
screen.
What?
It's on the middle one. Next to the
It's
blue
not
line.
moving.
Are you looking for the mouse still?
No, I'm looking for the... I know what I'm doing.
All right. I won't say anything.
Speak when you're spoken to, intern.
Can do, sir.
That's okay. Just
But no, stop
just
right
try
there.
just try to watch your language in the chat. That's all I ask.
Look. Go forward. So you know how we see that? I'm standing up. Sorry, I'm coming into your camera.
That's fine, dude. That's
Alright.
people know that we're in the same.
Play it.
Doing over there.
All right, go back. So you know how we see this little shadow here that appears, right?
Yeah.
Play it like slow, frame by frame. A little more. It kind of looks like a whole thing. You know what I mean? Like this is yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, so it's further up.
Yeah. It looks like it's more than just that little dot.
Oh, now you're starting to freak me out a little bit, dude. Come on, man.
But you see what I mean, though? Like that entire
Yes.
portion is darker than the rest of
It's
it.
whatever it is moving. It's moving out of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I always felt a little odd in that room, that transition room from like the laundry room into that back room, that boiler room.
It'd have been cool if you like panned back by accident and
What
saw
is
that it
this?
wasn't there anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, Debbie.
I think that was you going.
Hey, Debbie. That ain't me, dude.
I play it all the way through. I want to hear what they say.
Hey, Debbie.
I can't tell you what that is then.
Hey, Debbie. Yeah, you hear me all the time go, hey, Dave. It's a constant battle with me going, hey, Dave.
Sounds like somebody's going, hey, Dave.
Oh, you think I went, hey, Dave? Hey, Debbie. Oh, I can turn my light off.
All right, so it wasn't you. All right, I got you.
No, dude, and we just saw a shadow figure, so...
Well, this
I mean-
shadow figure sounds a little weird.
That sounds like dogs barking?
You
That's
think?
not dogs. Oh, he took it back. I'm like, nah, I don't think that's dogs barking, man. Hey, Debbie.
Payday?
Payday? Hey, Debbie.
There might be an R in there, though.
Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Oh, come on, man. One. You know what's creepy is I was there. It's
This
not a
is,
movie.
Again,
It's like real.
BC, before Connor, so...
I know, but you've been there too.
That is true, and I have been in that basement once, and it was very muddy.
This is during the day.
That is
The
very
day.
creepy.
During the day. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Oh, God. I don't think I need to clean that up anymore. What we need to do is slow it down so it's even creepier.
Hey, Dave.
You
Sounds
think
like
it's
saying,
Hey
hey, Dave, or something.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging the Hey Dave, but I'm going to slow it down. Speed duration 80. Hey, Debbie.
Oh, hey, Dave. It's a
That
confused
officially,
ghost.
that's officially the creepiest thing I've heard in a long time.
I don't know, man. Graveyard's still got to be Ricky.
Listen, wait, no, I got an idea. I have an idea. Let's just do this for the heck of it. For those that are watching.
Are we gonna play it backwards? I know it.
I'm going to play it backwards.
Backwards is. That's horrifying. Now I know if I ever want to make demon noises in a film in the future, I say, "Hey Dave," or "Hey Dave." And it'll come back really weird and spooky.
Should we even do that to our footage? Like, we're going to creep you out even further. Oh my gosh, that's
Get rid of it.
awful. I can't get rid of it. Burn it with fire.
Wow.
Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie.
You got that looped 4 times?
Yeah, just, you know, because it's that important.
All right. Make it magenta. Call it a day.
What?
I said make it magenta and then move on.
Call it a day.
Well, same thing.
Mayday.
Oh, I could hear Mayday. Too.
Oh, Dan. That makes sense because we are close to the river.
Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie.
I actually think I hear Mayday more than I hear Hey Dave. I think I hear Mayday better.
I just hear a P at the beginning of it. I can't get the P, the P out of it.
Hey, Debbie.
Right there.
Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie.
Actually,
Hey, Debbie.
I don't hear the P anymore.
See, I think it could be like a southern guy saying Mayday in like a southern style way. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I have much of an accent, so I can't help.
Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie.
I don't think I should slow it down because that's just making it super creepy. And it doesn't do anything for the voice. Like, it doesn't help us solve what they're saying.
I'm going with Mayday.
Yeah. So that is
Mayday,
going to
Mayday.
be...
Going down.
So that's going to be Dan Crippen. Edit marker. May Day. So I'm giving Mr. Crippen credit for the May Day.
Very nice, very nice.
Whoa!
Oh, I can turn my light off. This is nice. Watch out for the, hey, watch out for the snake.
Don't say that. I ain't scared.
That's mean, Scott. Watch out for the snake.
I ain't scared of a ghost.
I ain't scared of it.
You gotta be kidding me.
What?
Is that the Volkswagen symbol? Right there?
I don't know what the Volkswagen symbol looks like.
You don't know what the Volkswagen symbol looks
I'm
like.
not a car guy.
You're fired. Just go home.
No ghost. This thing is nuts. This thing is nuts.
This place looks cooler during the daytime.
I'm trying to figure out what this is. And why it moves with the camera. I get that it's probably a reflection. But why does it move with the camera? Watch.
This thing is nuts.
Do you see it moving?
Mm-hmm.
Look. If it's a reflection, then why is it moving with the camera?
I get what you mean. It's going from the below the bar to above the bar, and then it goes back below.
Yeah,
the
I mean
bar.
it's on the ceiling clearly. There's a reflection, a reflective surface. Hey, Christy Dillinger.
It could just have to do with the angle of the camera.
Nuts. Nuts.
Wait a second. Why is there? What's happening?
This thing is nuts.
Look at all this over here.
Now this over. Wow.
It's just a reflective place. That's all there is to it.
That's crazy.
Oh, there's your opportunity to pause on the symbol.
What's that?
That was a close up of the symbol if you wanted to pause on it and look.
No, it's just a W.
Let's just talk about that for the second boiler that was taken out.
Why would they have taken the other boiler out and left this one? So there was one there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm assuming this looks like.
Yeah.
Maybe it was built for a second war.
No, there was definitely something here. You can see debris. And it's built just like this one, with this whole section back here, and now all of it's gone. Really, Carrie? You're not helping me. You're not helping me.
Didn't you say somebody climbed up there? Was it him?
Avery did.
Yeah, I heard that too. Breath.
Okay, I'm gonna clean all this up. Might as well, right?
Indeed.
Yeah, like a sigh. Hey, do me a favor, Tyler. Ask the other captains and the other firemen there if it'd be all right if we could come and investigate the
Where's this at?
station in Cairo.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because we are interested.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's paranormal.
But it is interesting.
It's definitely unexplained. No yawning on camera.
Alright. I'll go over here when I yawn.
All right, cool. Thanks.
This area over here is where I got that light anomaly. Shooting this direction last night.
I remember being there. That was cool. I remember being there.
If you're down here with us, can you make your presence known? All I can smell is fresh cut grass.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying that he's doing that. Like it's loud. Like if you were, it's gonna be hard to catch anything with that mower going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is an amazing location, Carrie.
What is that?
Oh, I
Oh,
see.
that's Tanner. Tanner's moving, and there's some light up here that's going with him. You see it?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know how much investigating we're gonna do with a lawnmower going. Yeah, dive right in. That's disgusting. Well, see, I thought that he was going to come down here with us.
You may have upset while I was waiting.
Who are you
I
talking
want to see how
about?
deep that is.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, the urban explorer that's with us.
Ah, okay.
Aaron.
I got you.
Wow!
Oh no.
That's deep. Wow, look at that. I don't know what I just did.
You're upset.
Yeah.
Good. Power out, man. 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Sure did. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean,
What is that?
It sounds like something snapping.
Yeah.
maybe Brandon Monfort knows. Oh, that's you making that comment. How dare you get on the live when you're here?
That's kind of funny.
Holy! You see that?
Is it? Oh, coming out of him. Right by his hip.
Huh?
Right by his hip.
Yeah.
You got on the live while you were here.
Play it. It looks like it follows the camera for a little bit though.
You got on the live while you were here.
Oh, maybe it didn't. Maybe it didn't.
I don't know what's going on. I mean, none of us are moving that erratically.
You got on.
That's essentially the same kind of light anomaly we were seeing earlier.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it is the same light anomaly, Scott.
Well, it's following him around. There it is. Right here. What in the world am I
Wait, did you see
seeing?
the trail? Oh,
Yeah.
no, maybe that's the wall. No, it is a trail.
Oh my gosh. So it's emanating from the wall, sliding up the wall. Look at that sliding. Here, let me go.
Oh, you know what? Maybe that at the bottom that I think is a trail is water reflection. I'm not talking about the orb itself. I'm talking about the water reflection. Yeah, what I'm talking about. Yeah, I see.
Yeah, at least it's not dark. So it comes out of the wall right there. I'm zoomed in at 400%. This is as far in as I can go. Spins around, still on the wall. It's about to bounce off the wall. There, now it's off the wall. See it bounce off the wall? Now it's in front of his hand. He's got something following him.
At least while he was there.
It's on his stomach right now. Bounced off. Bounced off his hip. Holy cow. Jeez. And it just darts out of view. That's cool.
You're here.
Yes. Well, I need to ask questions you would watch.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, we have a suspicion that this was the morgue. Suspicion that this was the morgue.
And we got an answer. You ready for this? Let me play it for you again.
I heard it.
You heard the yes?
Yes.
See, we have a suspicion that this was the morgue.
Oh.
I like it whenever they just answer. Hey, I've got a suspicion this is the morgue. Yes.
The morgue.
This is so cool, dude. Gosh. Yes. What are you doing over there? Can you not sit still? You got ants in your pants?
You got me.
Yeah. I don't understand what you're doing.
My phone, it's It's at like 4%, so I forgot. I should probably plug it in while we do
Yeah,
this.
or not even mess with it. There's that.
No, I wasn't. I
Yeah,
wasn't.
you probably
I
should be
messed
on
with
your
it this
phone while
whole
we're
time.
streaming. Hi, Tanya. Should probably get off your phone.
I'm not on my phone at all.
Should probably
I
not
just-
be on your phone while we're streaming. It's so clear. Yeah. Wow. I love my job. So down in the basement, Tanya of the morgue, of the hospital in Cairo, I want you to do me a favor while you just came on, and that's okay. We're about to cut the feed because we're right at an hour. Go back and watch the beginning of this, please, young lady. Let me know what you think of the light anomaly that we caught at the beginning.
And the shadow figure.
And the shadow figure
Yeah,
that
that's
we
pretty
catch
cool.
later on in one of the other rooms, because there's some pretty phenomenal evidence in just this little segment.
And it's
Probably one of the best ones
afternoon with
yeah.
the lawnmower going on.
Yeah, the strangest time to investigate is the middle of the afternoon in Cairo with a lawnmower going in the background. This is the lawnmower man footage. That's what we're going to call it.
That works.
I think that's copyright infringement, but people will get the reference. And I walk around the corner. Sorry, I hit the microphone. I walk around the corner and I say, we tend to think that this is the morgue. See, we have a suspicion that this was the morgue. And so that's normal. Here's boosted. That's a woman. That is a female spirit going,
Yeah, it's the morgue.
yeah, it's the morgue. Okay, well, I mean, we got confirmation. That's all I needed to know. I mean, all I did do was just say it out loud. You know, what's really cool about St. Mary's Hospital in Cairo, Illinois, is we don't feel like there's anything dark there. We haven't come across anything negative since we've been investigating there, which is great. We have seen some shadow figures. Those are not necessarily negative. We have seen some orbs. We have actually seen them with our eyes. Oh, no, she's not saying shut up.
Hey.
Oh, you think that it's the same voice saying shut up?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
'cause it
from
was
earlier.
Yeah,
Oh.
I can see that.
Okay, yeah. Well, and here's the thing. I say it's a female, but she is whispering. And here's the thing about whispering. There's a thing that you should know, Connor, too, about whispering.
Mm-hmm.
There is no tone in whispering. Usually with the whisper, you can't tell who's whispering. It takes all of the character and the
I see what you
tone
mean.
and the sex out of it. You can't. Sometimes you can tell if it's a male or a female. Sometimes, but a lot of times, if I played you all 20 voices that were whispering, I bet you it would be hard for you all to tell who's who.
Okay.
And it's one of those things that we studied when I was in school, when we were in film school back, before we had electricity. We had running water, which was
Man,
nice.
am I
We were
lucky.
using aqueducts.
Would have hated to be back way when.
I kept getting, you know what? It was really hard to keep my robe clean.
Yeah.
And I was
when you
not.
were back living in the Roman era times.
In my wreath. Anyway. What I'd love to capture is a ghost just running down the hallway.
Oh yeah. Oh, didn't you? What movie was shot here again? Come on, Scott.
Driving Dead.
Yes.
The Driving Dead or Driving Dead.
I heard that as well.
I don't think that's Tanner.
No, I think it is. That's a full sentence.
Huh?
That's a full sentence.
I know, but I don't think that's Tanner.
I heard something about boots.
I think that might be Tanner. That last part sounded like him. It's Tanner. I'm just going to say it's Tanner because we're not going to be able to prove
If it's
one way or the other.
debunkable,
What's that?
I said if it's debunkable, just
Yeah, it's totally debunkable because he's not even on camera. If he was on camera and his mouth wasn't moving,
different story.
yeah, then it's obviously not him. Huh.
No, I don't know what that was.
That's not, and obviously that ain't me. That's a whole cut. Wait.
Somebody, Tanner? I hear his name. Is that other person with you guys now? Or
No.
I'm just saying, it sounds like it says his name. You know what I mean?
We're going to cut the feed, but I'm not going to cut the feed right in the middle of finding evidence. I'm just not going to do it. Not going to do it. That's George Bush Sr. Don't worry about it. We're not going to cut taxes. I don't know, whatever he said. Not going to do it. You know what? Let's just clean this up. Let's clean all of this up. This whole... I'm not even talking here. This whole segment. It's a huge segment, but I think it's worth it. You guys think it's worth it? I think it's worth it. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. You can do kind of a
I was trying to take a drink of my body
you
armor.
can kind of do a blend between Matthew McConaughey and Bill Clinton. Would you like to drive a Lincoln?
Stop.
I like driving Lincolns all the way to sorority houses
Someone please send help.
where they got good looking women. All right.
Stop it. No. You're a monster.
You're a monster.
Clean up that audio, Scott. Stop doing impressions.
Oh, man.
Come on, intern. What are you doing?
Good stuff. Whoa, hey, whole thing. Whole snow cone. I want the whole thing. You gotta watch some Brian Regan. I would highly recommend listening to Brian Regan on Spotify or...
Man, a lot of ad reads today, huh?
You know what? I'm not reading any ads. I'm sharing what brings a smile to my face, and Brian Regan brings a smile to mine.
That's good.
And he's funny.
I think that's Tanner. I think that is Tanner. I don't know what the other half is.
Right. The first part sounds like Tanner. But here's the thing, and I want to point this out. I want to point this out. Just because it sounds like Tanner does not necessarily mean that Tanner said anything. This hospital has been known and will be known as one of the biggest places that we've ever investigated, other than large, like as it's large. But one of the biggest places that we investigated where we had so many voices that were mimicked. So many people. As a matter of fact, Logan's voice shows up in the first episode of the Cairo Hospital, St. Mary's Hospital, Southern Medical Center in Cairo. And he wasn't even there that night. He hadn't even been to the hospital yet.
I went to the hospital before he did.
Right. And it says, Mama's crying. And it's Logan's voice. And it blew my mind because he hadn't even been there yet. And this was before Mama Joe fell the following weekend. It's nuts. It's like like I've said this before, and I will preach it until the day I die. And then hopefully beyond, if you guys catch evidence of Scott Poole, and we still continue with the show. Now you're talking to Scott Poole beyond the grave.
You? I think he's coming through the portal.
He's coming through the ghost portal. And that's morbid. But you know what? Death is
I know.
part of life.
I thought about it for a second.
Well, death is part of life. And if we can't talk about it and at least joke about it, I mean, then what's the point? But what I'm trying to say is, what's wild is we caught Logan's voice from a spirit that, like I said, they don't live in this time. Time does not matter. If time does not matter to them, they don't live in the construct of time, because they say that time is only a construct of our brains for it to make sense from cradle to grave. That's the only reason why time exists.
Better be careful. The TVA's listening always.
Yeah, well, TVA can kiss my butt. I am not a variant. I am me.
Loki reference.
Yeah, it's another Loki reference. You guys have not seen that show. I
It
highly
is
recommend
amazing. Oh my goodness.
Amazing!
Something about sitting in the shot.
I don't understand what he's saying.
I hear shot is the last word. Or shop. Make it louder. It could be saying something about the shower. Was there a shower down there?
He made reference when we walked in. Remember at the beginning of the video, he turned around the corner and said something about that being the shower room.
Okay.
But he wouldn't be talking about the shower room all the way down the hall standing in front of the morgue. That wouldn't make that, to me, that doesn't make logic sense. Okay, you hear something in the shop. Okay, but I still don't understand. If Tanner spoke, I don't know what he was saying, and I don't know what he was talking about.
I want to hear the last half. Like that last big wave. I always want to sit in the something. I always want to sit in the shower is what it sounds like.
No, it's shop. It ends.
maybe
It's a
it's
real. It's a hard P at the end.
Okay. I have no idea what that
Something
one's saying.
Shannon boots. I don't know what this is. This is not either. Was neither one of us. Move it, Shannon. Move it, Shannon. This is going to sound racist, and I don't want it to sound racist. That sounds like a black guy. Tell me it doesn't sound like a black guy. Let me play it again. Cairo has got a lot of African Americans or blacks living in the area. They have since the 60s or before that. It's the last part that makes me think of, I don't know why I'm picturing a black man. Maybe it's my third eye opening. I don't know, Connor, what I'm seeing.
I can also hear "Move It, Shannon," right?
But who would be? And this is yet another name that we're coming across. I don't know of a Shannon. I know of one Shannon.
I know a Shannon.
I know Shannon County is the poorest county in the state of Missouri, and it's also one of the poorest counties, unfortunately, in all of the United States. I just found that out. I drive through Shannon County to go to Shannon Cannon, all to Shannon County to go to Southwest Missouri, to Springfield, where my kids live. Yeah, move it, Shannon. Sure. At the end. Sure. Move it, Shannon. Sure.
That's what I hear.
Like, move it. Like, can you move out of the way? And these could be orderlies that were moving a body. This could be, there's a number of different things this could be. This could be, a gentleman pushing, what I envision is a gentleman pushing a laundry cart full of clothes. And there's a guy standing in the way, and his name is Shannon. Move it, Shannon.
Yeah, because
And he
Shannon
says-
is also a guy's name.
Yeah, and I don't see, for whatever reason, I think of a Shannon, and this particular example, I'm thinking of a male. I can tell you this for 100%. This part sounds like Tanner.
I agree.
And
But
I
that
can't
last half, like the last half of the
this
audio,
part right here
not a clue.
is neither one of us.
Mm-hmm.
And the urban explorer that's with us is white. This gentleman sounds black, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they sound different than white guys. For the most part, most of them sound different. I'm not saying they sound less or bigger or better or whatever the case may be, but most people will say a black man will sound differently than a white man. For the most part. And I'm not saying that to sound racist. There are some black men that sound differently than white men. I don't know why my mind is going straight to, I can't stop where my brain is going. Sure. That's a whole scene playing out right here.
I agree.
I love it. I just wish we could see it. And the next time we're down there, I'm going to ask, who said move it, Shannon?
Yeah. Or who is Shannon?
Yeah, who's Shannon?
And why she have to move it? Or he have to move it?
And here's the thing. It is the timbre. The timbre. Timbre, is that how you say it? Timbre? Timbre?
Where's that?
It's the elevation of one's voice.
Oh, okay.
The tonation. And like I said, you won't meet unless, I am the opposite of a racist. I think that racism is an absolute atrocity in every sense of the word. To judge one based on the pigmentation of their skin is absolutely, and by the way, to judge someone based on anything, pigmentation of their skin, sexual orientation, sexual gender identity, to just judge anyone based on anything without actually speaking to them is wrong in all sense of the word. If it doesn't affect
you, why does it matter?
And if it doesn't affect you, then why does it matter? I don't have the whole screen on there. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't have the whole screen on there. Okay. How much more footage do we have?
Years of footage, Scott. This is gonna go on forever.
We are gonna take a break. We got a little bit more footage here, and we're gonna pause for station identification. Not really. We don't have any way of identifying that. I don't have any way of actually doing that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You never heard of them pausing for station identification?
Not a
You're
clue.
Young. You're too young for this generation.
I'm so sorry. Let me just work on that. Give me a couple years.
Yeah. Like, that's what my mom says. Just wait till you get my age. I have to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Technically, I have
speed
to.
the process
No,
up.
I just can't. Anyway, I
Not
appreciate.
within my power.
What's the? Yeah.
So it's not within my power.
Yeah,
to
it's not
speed
my
anything
alt.
up.
I can't do that. It's not my alt. It's not my ultimate.
Video games.
Unless you're, of course, referring to the movie called Old. Just it all depends on what island you go to.
Oh, did you see them? Yeah, I was gonna say there's a movie coming about an island where time speeds up. Is that the one you're talking about? Oh,
Okay, so Cindy and Schultz is saying, so could the first portion of the talking say something about I'm waiting for my signal shout? And then it says, move it, Shannon, or move, Shannon, almost like a whole conversation since that was the morgue. I'm with you. You know what? Let's listen to it again. Because
Have you
Cindy
done
may
it
be
here one
on
more
to
time?
something. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to play this whole
Didn't mark
scene
it,
in my
Scott.
head. Huh?
I said you didn't mark it.
I did not. We were going to cut this off. And
What
just,
the heck?
I did not label this magenta. So you're going to go back to film school and start labeling things in magenta.
You know, it's funny you say that because I probably will.
It's a fantastic color.
Well, I label all my things different colors, but I'm
See what I mean? Look at that.
I will say
I love magenta.
I use my
I love
graphics are pink, so
pinks. I love
magenta
purples.
is awfully close to
Oh, yeah.
pink. So
I love bright, vibrant colors.
I understand.
I have
am wearing a
always
pink hoodie.
loved pink and purple ever since I can remember. And I remember when, hey, I'm a 90s kid.
Mhm.
I'll admit that. Part 80s, part 90s, late 80s or mid 90s.
Me too, Scott.
You're not a 90s kid. You were born in 99. Goober. Here's the thing. Like that by the way, another shameless plug. That show that's on Netflix, 1994.
Yes.
What's it called?
Uh,
It's Road.
I know what you're
Terror
talking about.
Road. Yes.
the
80s.
Ice Road show? Is that what you're
No, the one that's
Oh.
1994. There's like a 3-part movie series. It's awesome.
Oh, okay. Where somebody gets murdered in a mall, right? The
Yes.
new one? Yeah, I know what you're
and
talking about.
all of the
I think
music,
it's called Terror Mall or something like that.
Terror Road or something. It doesn't matter. Here's the thing. I could relate to every single bit of the music. And that's how I'm like trying to identify whether I'm an 80, because Gen X really can go either way.
3-part movie?
Huh?
I thought it was a 2-part movie. Is it a
3.
3-part? That's
I
insane.
think it's a 3.
I haven't read much on it
I
because
think it's 3. Don't quote me on that. I thought Joy said that there's a second one that's out, and I said I think that there's a third, because they go back even further and they tie all 3 of them in, which is really cool because they go backwards
that's interesting.
in time and they're still able to tie all of them
trilogy.
together. Yes, it's so cool. I just think it's the
I haven't
writing
finished
is
the
amazing.
first one yet, only because I got spooked, and so I stopped.
So good.
I was
though.
home alone, and I was. Ugh.
So let's play it out with what Cindy is saying.
Yeah, I was gonna say play the cleaned up
Whoa,
version.
whoa! Just hold on. It literally felt like something just brushed up against my leg, my right leg, just now.
Mm.
Oh, this house.
We'll tell it we're busy. We're
No,
trying to edit.
I'm not investigating this house, and I know it's haunted. I just won't do it. Not yet. We're not there yet. Of course,
Not
we
until
could,
you
and it's
move
air
out.
conditioned. What'd you say?
Not until you move, or
No.
you have to leave.
Oh, I know there's something here.
Something about maybe I need my pants. I don't want to sit in the shower.
I don't know what that because he's stepping, so it's like. I got the move it, Shannon, all day.
Yeah, it's just that first part. It's just that first part that we can't get. Possibly.
And that's possible. So we are gonna pause the broadcast. Basically, I've said that before, but we really are gonna come back on and do some more review, because Cairo Hospital is so much fun to review, because there's so many things, there's so much footage that we haven't gone over, and I will tell you this: we have picked up a little bit more professional equipment. We will be investigating with
And we've been
an
testing
official-
it.
Yeah, we have tested
Last
it.
2
A very
days.
nice professional grade Panasonic over the shoulder field camera, field production camera, with a couple of shotgun mics. One will be attached to the actual camera, and then the other one can be overhead. And we have lavaliers, which is the little ones that go on here, so we'll have better audio. There's we've got a couple of brand new, or not brand new, but they're brand new to us, GoPros. We have a drone. We have
biggest, most important thing, we have a
yeah,
drone now.
We have a drone. So now we're able to do drone footage. And what's amazing is, okay, sounds good. I want you, Cindy and Dustin, go back, and when we finish this broadcast, watch the beginning of this, and let me know what y'all think about the light anomaly that we captured in this room. Actually, the morgue. There's a couple of there's like 3 light anomalies.
One in the water, one in the corner, one next to his hip.
Yeah. And then around the corner, going into the boiler room, we caught a shadow figure. And this is all with a regular phone. This is not a special piece of equipment. This is a phone I'm recording with. So we will be back in a little bit. Thank you all for watching. This is Scott Poole and
Connor Naile.
saying goodbye for now. What you fear, we will find. See you all in a little bit.